Good evening. I'm Sarah Stewart, Homefront's Chief Executive Officer. We are so excited to have you here this evening, celebrating our community and Homefront's important work at the amazing Trenton Farmers Market. The market generously donated their space for this event, and we are so grateful for their hard work helping us put tonight together. As many of you know, Homefront helps local families impacted by poverty and homelessness. We offer over 35 programs and services for adults and kids working to give families the tools and resources they need to become self-sufficient and ultimately to help them break the cycle of poverty. Many of us have very difficult jobs at Homefront, hearing stories of trauma, violence, and hopelessness, meeting families living in their cars or a rundown motel on Route 1, assisting those experiencing addiction, mental health challenges, and severe medical issues. It's easy to get lost in those stories. But there are also days where we hear incredible stories of hope, success, and resilience. Just last week, a client of ours who we've served for many years sent us photos of her son graduating from Montclair University with the caption, "We never could have done this without you." This woman has been through hell. She was a victim of domestic violence, she stayed in our shelter twice, and she continues to struggle with depression and anxiety. Her kids participated in our Joy, Hopes, and Dreams children's program, where they work with tutors on their homework, visited the Arts Council in Princeton weekly, and went on incredible field trips, being introduced to new experiences, people, and places. She credits much of her children's success to the Joy, Hopes, and Dreams program and Homefront's comprehensive wraparound services. Right down the street from where we are tonight, on Princeton Avenue, is our Lawrenceville campus, where we recently expanded to accommodate a choice food pantry, where families can select the groceries, diapers, period products, and other important necessities their family needs. In a busy month, even at the height of the pandemic, we were serving around 1,400 households in that program alone. Last month, we served nearly 2,000 households. Our housing stability hotline, where families call when they're in crisis or facing eviction, is getting an average of 480 calls a month from families right here in our community. Inflationary pressure and the significant increase in local rents are impacting the families we serve disproportionately. Your support and commitment to our work is not taken for granted as we continue to meet the unprecedented need in our community. Thank you for being here tonight, and thank you for all the ways that you help our families.
First, what I'd like to do is welcome everyone to the Farmers Market. We're thrilled to have this event here tonight and working with our partners at Homefront. They do a lot of heavy lifting in the community for our neediest neighbors, and the Farmers Market also serves all of our customers, including the needy, and we thought it was a natural collaboration to support their event. We believe in their work. They're our neighbors right down the street, and this was a great opportunity not only to showcase the market and reintroduce the market to people who might not have been here in a while, but also to reintroduce Homefront to our customers as well. The Farmers Market's thrilled to be the venue. We started way back in 1939 down on the waterfront where Cooper's Landing is in Trenton. And as they developed Route 29, the Farmers Market needed to find a new location. So we came out here to Lawrence, where there was plenty of land at the time and it was cheap, and we were right on the border of Trenton. So we've been here since 1948. This marks our 75th year here on Spruce Street, and we couldn't think of a better way to celebrate our 75th year by giving back to the community, and in this case, giving back to Homefront, a real community member who does a lot for our community, especially our needy, people who need homes, people with children, people who have severe needs. Homefront provides for them. Just like we like to provide relief for those seeking nutrition and health and beauty with our flowers, and just to feel part of the community here at the market.
I've been looking for a job this whole past months, and it's kind of hard for me because I got to take care of my daughter, and she go to daycare, but it's a little hard because of the time. Homefront means everything to me because every time I come over here, they always help. They never say no. Like everything you need, they're there for you. Sometimes I don't have diapers for my daughter, and sometimes I don't have food. They always give whatever you need, like food, diapers, wipes.
This is Arnwell. He's 14 months old.
14 months.
Yeah, he's a pain in the butt. He's teething. But he's a pretty good boy though. Oh, we're gonna start with the shies. And everyone's always so nice here. Even the volunteers in the front, the back, they're all nice. Especially to try to help out with him. Like the last time we were here, they gave us a bag, especially because I had the baby, with clothes, and that was very nice too. It helps to come around this time in the month too, because my boyfriend's the one who pays all the bills. It helps to be able to get diapers and wipes and food to ensure that he gets to pay rent on time and we have a house over our head. So everything towards the end of the month is very tight, like pennies, literally dimes, so this helps out a lot.
Prácticamente estoy en situación donde necesito ayuda y un amigo me contó que acá es una institución que brinda ayuda a personas que tienen situaciones vulnerables. Entonces, es muy importante para mí porque ya que actualmente no trabajo, entonces yo tengo una niña y contar con los recursos, por ejemplo, los diapers, y en temas de comida también eso nos ayuda porque económicamente estamos casi a cero, entonces eso es bastante importante recibir esos aportes. Primero quiero decir gracias a sus aportes porque con eso hay miles de familias que cuentan con eso. Ustedes pueden pensar que puede ser poco, pero para nosotros que reciben es mucho. Entonces lo que quiero decirles es que en cuanto pueden donar un poquito, para nosotros es mucho.
I work part-time sometimes, and my boyfriend, he's the one that works full-time. Inflation, yes, gas, prices, and since COVID, it's been, a little hard. Groceries especially, gas especially, can be difficult to make ends meet, Trying to make sure that you're on top of your bills and also giving your kids nutritious food can be difficult. Homefront has been very helpful to me with food and diapers and caring for them.
Homefront is like just having the help of a community behind you, not feeling like you're alone, facing a struggle, having somewhere you can come where, at least once a month you could get that additional help that you just need to get to the next month. I would just say a huge thank you to everyone who's able to donate. I was even able to donate some of the clothes my daughters outgrew, so it's always good to be able to give back. So that's definitely appreciated. Homefront has definitely done a lot for my family within the past 2 years. I didn't stumble across it until the pandemic, when my husband lost his job, and we were able to take advantage of the services they offer here.
I hear about Homefront because my sister come here and she always comes so happy and telling me about all the stuff what she make here. And I wanted to have the same experience.
I didn't know how to use a machine in here and learn use it.
We have good teacher. She is very nice. This is a good place for every woman.
When I start coming here, all change. I have friends and I learn a lot of things. I make my own clothes and do a lot of beautiful projects, and my teachers are so nice and teach me everything what I need to learn.
At Homefront, we recognize that there is no one-size-fits-all solution to breaking the cycle of poverty. That's why a holistic approach is so important. Our 4 pillars of support include safe, secure housing, tools for success, basic needs, and support for children. We're incredibly excited that Homefront's model is gaining more awareness, not just locally, but across the country, as agencies across the nation are working to replicate our model in their community.
I'm thankful for them, and I really appreciate everything they do for us.
It's one thing to be struggling and it's just yourself, or just you and another adult. When you have children that are depending on you, that's when you really feel the pressure.
There are two main things that Homefront does to really help people who are in need, right? We try to provide shelter and housing, and then we try to provide basic necessities, right? I think the most essential basic necessity anyone needs to succeed is food. So I think that when people are donating or thinking of giving in a way that helps community members around them, there are few things as impactful as donating food or contributing to food access and food insecurity programming. It is the lifeline that stabilizes a family. There is no other lifeline or other kind of support mechanism you can provide a family outside of housing that is as influential in kind of helping them succeed and go ahead on their pathway to independence and agency in society. So really a donor, if they're thinking of contributing to any kind of mechanism that supports families, housing and food are probably two of the most essential. Post-pandemic, we don't see the tide ebbing in any way. We actually see it increasing. We're going through something right now in the food insecurity arena, which is called suffering through a hunger cliff, which is that SNAP benefits that were kind of increased during the pandemic have now been pulled back. But grocery prices are going up with inflation. They've kind of stayed static, so they're well above market should be. So we see this huge surge just across food access and food insecurity need, nationwide really. It's kind of elevating over the last few months. So changing the dynamic of how we address food access and then also increasing our ability to address a growing need, that's really been the changing face of it. Everything that happens from the front door to back here is all about improving client dignity. So everything was designed very specifically and deliberately in order to enhance the experience and empower the dignity of all of our clients as they come in here. Because outside of those doors, a lot of our clients are invisible. They are downtrodden, they're beaten, they're told no 1,000 times a day. It takes them an hour to do what it takes us a minute to do. There's a lot of red tape, there's a lot of unfamiliar, unfriendly faces. And so Homefront offers, through the design of the building, the programming, and for the people who work here, offers those clients an opportunity to not only get what they need, but to be given that dignity and to walk out of here just kind of maybe their head held a little bit higher and maybe they have a little bit more power and strength to kind of move through the rest of their day.
Thank you again to our amazing sponsors that made tonight possible. NJM Insurance Group, Firmenich Charitable Foundation, CSAA Insurance Group, the Institute's CPCU Society, Crest Paper Products, the DJ Experience, Terhune Orchards, the Trenton Farmers Market, and Riverview Studios. If you can feel compelled by tonight's program, I encourage you to fill out the remittance envelope at your place setting or visit the Homefront booth to learn more about several naming opportunities we have available at our Lawrenceville campus. We often say in our office that hope begins at Homefront, but I'm here to tell you that hope begins with each one of you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for believing in our mission and the families we serve.